Welcome. Today we're diving into the wildest landscapes of Russia's Urals region. Get ready for epic mountains, crystal lakes and ice caves, places that look straight out of a sci-fi movie. We pushed ourselves to the limit to capture these shots, and every location is more incredible than the last. Most people have never even heard of these spots, but you're about to see why they're unforgettable. We've packed this video with 7 jaw-dropping destinations, and trust me, the final one is a game changer. Stick around to the end to see our favorite hidden gem. Let's get started. First up, the Ural Mountains, Russia's colossal backbone, stretching over 2,500 kilometers from the frozen Arctic tundra in the north, all the way down to the sun-baked steppes in the south. This ancient range is not just a line on the map, it's a living, breathing monument to the power of nature. Standing here, you feel absolutely tiny next to these ancient giants. The sheer scale of the cliffs and rocky outcrops is humbling, making you realize just how small we are in comparison to the forces that shape this land over millions of years. The Urals are more than just mountains. They're a natural border dividing Europe and Asia. Here, you can literally stand with one foot on each continent, straddling 2 worlds at once. It's a surreal experience that few places on Earth can offer. The history here is as massive as the peaks themselves. Centuries of mining for precious metals and minerals have left their mark, shaping the culture and economy of the region. Yet despite all this human activity, the raw, untamed beauty of the Urals is what truly draws us in. From the summits, endless forests and winding rivers stretch out to the horizon, creating a patchwork of green that seems to go on forever. The view is nothing short of breathtaking. We sent up the drone, and the footage is absolutely stunning. Untamed wilderness as far as the eye can see, with dense forests, sparkling rivers, and rugged peaks all blending together in a wild, beautiful tapestry. The silence here is profound, almost otherworldly, broken only by the gentle whisper of the wind through the grass and trees. It's a peacefulness that's hard to find anywhere else. Exploring the lower slopes, we discovered hidden streams and lush valleys at every turn. Each one feels like a secret oasis, untouched and waiting to be explored. It's a place that makes you forget the outside world, where time seems to slow down and nature takes center stage. Pictures and videos can't truly capture the scale or the feeling of standing here. You have to experience it in person to really understand the magnitude of these mountains. The Urals are the heart of this region, influencing everything from the people who live here to the unique ecosystems and wildlife that call these mountains home. If you think this is impressive, just wait. These mountains are only the beginning of what this incredible region has to offer. Next, we're heading to some of the most unique and mysterious spots within this range, where the geology gets even more fascinating. The adventure is just getting started, and there's so much more to see and experience. The Ural Mountains set the stage for everything else we'll see on this journey, providing a dramatic backdrop for adventure and discovery. Their wild, rugged beauty is unforgettable, leaving a lasting impression on everyone who visits. Ready for the next mind-blowing location? There's still so much more to uncover. Let's go deeper into the Urals. The journey continues and every turn promises a new adventure. Buckle up, on to the next adventure. The Urals are calling and we're just getting started. Taganay National Park is like nature's own sculpture garden. Imagine ancient forests and bizarre rock formations, giant stone pillars called ostanci jutting skyward. We hiked to Response Ridge, famous for its echo that bounces around the valley. The climb was tough, but the panoramic view from the top was worth every step. The Valley of Fairy Tales lives up to its name, with rounded rocks that look straight out of a fantasy. Taganay's biodiversity is incredible. Mountain tundra, lush forests, and wildlife everywhere. Well-marked trails make it accessible for everyone, from families to hardcore hikers. The combination of dense forest and unique rocks is unlike anywhere else. It's a photographer's dream and an adventurer's paradise. We left Taganay feeling inspired and energized. This park is a must-see for anyone visiting the Urals. The magic here is real. Next up, a lake so pure you won't believe your eyes. Let's keep moving. Taganay is unforgettable. The adventure continues. Ready for the next wonder? Let's go. Welcome to Ural National Park, home to the highest altitude lake in the Urals. Lake Zurikul's water is so clear, it's like swimming in glass. Surrounded by pine-covered mountains, the reflections are picture-perfect. We couldn't resist a swim. The water was cold, but incredibly refreshing. The hiking here is top-notch, with trails winding through beautiful taiga forest. From the summit, you get a 360-degree panorama of mountains and the sapphire lake below. The park's history is wild. Archaeologists found ancient settlements and a massive stone geoglyph shaped like an elk. There's even a quirky wooden fortress kite city that feels straight out of a folktale. Zurikul is the total package: stunning lake, epic hikes, and deep history. If you love nature, this place is non-negotiable. The peace and beauty here are unmatched. You have to see it for yourself. Next, we're visiting another legendary lake. The adventure just keeps getting better. Zurikul is unforgettable. Ready for more? Let's go! On to the next lake. Lake Turgoyak is known as the Little Baikal for a reason. The water is crystal clear and pure, almost impossibly transparent. It's easy to see why locals are so proud of this natural wonder, and why it's often compared to the legendary Lake Baikal itself. We explored by boat, gliding over still, transparent water surrounded by pine hills that seem to stretch endlessly. The gentle rocking of the boat and the fresh scent of pine in the air made the experience feel almost dreamlike. The silence and tranquility are unreal. At sunrise, the lake becomes a perfect mirror, reflecting the sky and the forest in breathtaking detail. The highlight is St. Vera Island, covered in mysterious megaliths built thousands of years ago. These ancient stones are shrouded in legend and mystery, drawing visitors from all over. Walking among these ancient stones, you feel the weight of history pressing in from all sides. It's as if the island itself is whispering stories from a forgotten era. No one knows who built them, but their presence is powerful. Some believe they were places of worship. Others think they were ancient observatories. The beaches are a mix of sand and pebbles, perfect for relaxing and soaking in the view. Families picnic here, and children play along the shore, making memories that will last a lifetime. The water is so clean, it's used for drinking in nearby cities. Locals take pride in the purity of their lake, and it's carefully protected. We drank straight from the lake, cold, crisp, and delicious. It's rare to find water this pure in the modern world. Turgoyak remains unspoiled and peaceful, with just a few resorts and a laid-back vibe. There's no rush here, just the gentle rhythm of nature. It's a place for healing, relaxation, and connecting with nature and the past. Many come here to meditate, recharge, and find inspiration. The combination of clear water and ancient mysteries makes it unique. There's a sense of magic here, a feeling that you're standing at the crossroads of time. We could have stayed for days, but more adventures awaited. Leaving was hard, but the memories will stay with us forever. Lake Turgoyak is a true gem. The journey continues, and we're excited for what's next. Ready for something ancient and otherworldly? The Urals are calling, with secrets waiting to be discovered. Let's climb some prehistoric mountains, onward to new horizons and more unforgettable experiences. Next, the Shikan Mountains, ancient coral reefs turned into isolated hills over 300 million years ago. We climbed Toratau, the most iconic Shikan, rising like a perfect cone from the plains. The view from the top is epic, endless flatlands, winding rivers, and the other Shikans in the distance. As you climb, you find fossils of ancient sea creatures embedded in the rocks. Holding a piece of prehistoric reef is mind-blowing. These hills are sacred to the Bashkir people, rich in legends and traditions. The spiritual energy here is palpable. Each Shikan has its own character, standing as ancient sentinels over the land. The light at sunrise and sunset is magical. The Shikans are a direct link to Earth's distant past. If you love geology or unique landscapes, this is a must-see. From ancient reefs, we head to a cave of pure ice. The adventure never stops. Ready for the next wonder? Let's go underground. The Shikans are unforgettable. On to the ice cave. Now for something truly cool, the Kungur Ice Cave. This underground labyrinth is filled with permanent ice formations, even in summer. The moment you enter, the temperature drops and the walls sparkle with ice crystals. We explored a maze of passages and grottos, each with its own character. The Diamond Grotto and Titanic Grotto are highlights, with massive ice pillars and underground lakes. Colored lights make the ice formations look magical and otherworldly. The silence is profound, broken only by the drip of water echoing through the chambers. The cave's history is fascinating, visited for over a century, with legends and stories adding to the mystery. Every visit is unique, as the ice constantly changes. The natural beauty here is mind-blowing. Kungur Ice Cave is a journey into another world. If you're in the Urals, this is a must-see. It's an unforgettable adventure. Ready for the grand finale? Let's hit the river. The Ice Cave is a 10 out of 10. On to our final destination. For our final stop, and my personal favorite, we embarked on an unforgettable journey rafting down the Chusovaya River, a place that truly took my breath away. It's the only river that flows through both Asia and Europe, cutting right through the heart of the Urals and marking the boundary between two continents. There's something magical about drifting between worlds. Floating down the Chusovaya, you're surrounded by wild, untouched nature, dense forests, the sound of birds, and the gentle rush of water. It feels like stepping back in time to a world unspoiled by modern life. The river is lined with towering limestone cliffs called Boitsi. Each bend reveals a new dramatic view, with sheer rock faces rising high above the water, creating a landscape that's both rugged and awe-inspiring. We stopped to explore mysterious caves hidden in the cliffs and climbed up for breathtaking panoramas. From the top, the endless green forests and winding river stretch as far as the eye can see. Camping on the riverbank, we cooked over a crackling campfire and watched the stars twinkle above, with no city lights to dim their brilliance. The silence and peace at night were unforgettable. The Chusovaya has a rich history, once used to float iron-laden barges for the Demidov family, who played a huge role in Russia's industrial past. You can almost imagine the old barges drifting by. You can still see remnants of old dams and channels, silent witnesses to centuries of river travel and trade. The sense of journey is incredible. Landscapes change constantly as you move downstream, from lush forests to dramatic cliffs, making every stretch of the river unique. One moment you're gliding through a calm, peaceful valley. The next you're surrounded by towering cliffs that make you feel tiny in comparison. This river connects the mountains, history and nature of the Urals, weaving together stories of people, land and time. Rafting here was the perfect way to end our adventure. Challenging, rewarding and filled with moments of pure wonder. It's challenging, peaceful and stunningly beautiful all at once, offering both excitement and tranquility for anyone who visits. The Chusovaya is the hidden gem I promised, a place where adventure and serenity meet, and every sunrise or sunset feels like a painting come to life. An absolute must-do for any adventurer or nature lover looking for something truly special in Russia. The journey comes full circle, leaving you with memories and stories you'll never forget. What a way to finish. Thanks for joining us on this incredible adventure. Until next time. That's a wrap on our epic journey through the Urals. Which spot blew your mind? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit like and subscribe. It helps us bring you more wild journeys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay curious and keep exploring.